Happy day, everyone. We are happy to be here, very much so. How are you today, Chris?
Good.
Good.
Tired.
Tired? What makes you tired?
Feelings.
Feelings?
Life.
Okay. Feelings in life. Okay. Well, today we are coming to just share a couple things with you all. So, just gonna give you the backstory as we get some people to come in and say hello. Happy day to everyone, first and foremost. I am Erica Kessie. I am a love force with mysterious wisdom, celebrating life. And this is my daughter.
I'm Chris. I am a level-headed adventurer who is bold with my actions and emotions.
Perfection. And so we have a a thriving relationship. We There's healthiness, there's respect, there's honor between us, and so we would love to share that with people. And so we have a something that we do on Mondays and Saturdays called Incubate to Thrive. But as we are walking through specifically the Thrive Plan, I'll put all the comments, all this information in the comments. But you can go to bit.ly/get your Thrive Plan, and that will walk you through kind of understanding your being self aware and understanding your behavior, and then ask you to go into your coping immediately instead of staying in the middle of that circumstance that you're in the middle of the conflict and the things that's going on physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually inside of yourself. Okay, so one way that you can cope, okay, it's best to figure out what's the best ways for you, but one way to cope is through gratitude. Gratitude is the highest form of state, the highest state of consciousness that you can be in. When I say that gratitude is the highest state of consciousness, what is that? How does that, tell me more about what you think when I say that.
Nothing.
You don't think anything? Do you believe that?
Mm, well, I've seen. No, actually not. Because I think the highest form of consciousness is like calling something into your life.
So manifesting?
Manifesting.
Well, how are you going to manifest if you're not um, in a state of being able to do it, right? Like, so imagine if you were stressed out about things and really worried. Are you able to manifest?
Sometimes.
Okay, tell me how.
But it's not. It's unlikely that it would actually happen.
Well, manifest actually means that it happens.
So no.
Okay. Well, yeah, I believe that. I believe that manifesting is the step that happens after you are at a high frequency, or you are at a higher state of consciousness. Like you can then easily call something into your life and it shows up. Like, for example, it flows easily too because you're not in the way of it. You are allowing it. You're in a state of allowance when you are at a higher consciousness. So gratitude. Well, Chris, you may not agree, and that's fine. And I think that it's something that you can try, and we're going to try that out today. And we want to introduce the gratitude to you and to connecting to gratitude today. And so, Chris and I used to do this thing, and we stopped doing it. Actually, I started it in I started it in 2020, and I did it for about a year and then I stopped. It was becoming and doing Connect to Gratefulness. And so it just came up into myself that I should reignite doing this and showing people this particular thing. And it's called the gratitude game, where Chris and I are going to play this so you can see what it is, and you can maybe take it into your life and take it into your families and do this gratitude game. It's a great way to kind of get you from thinking about the future. So being anxious and thinking about the future, being worried or depressed about the past and what has happened. It gets you to the state of present, being in the present when you do and you are think about the things that you are grateful for. It brings you to a state of being right in the present moment, and then it allows you to lift yourself, okay, and emotionally lift yourself. So this is we're going to play the gratitude game, and the way we play it is we're going to go back and forth and just say things we're grateful for. We're just going to go around. We're going to do it where each one of us goes back and forth, and we and we do it 3 times. So we say 3 things that we're grateful for in the end, and we're just going to go back and forth doing that. Now you can do this also in your family before you. I know a lot of times people do, what are you grateful for during Thanksgiving, but which is a holiday that we have in America. But what about doing this on a regular basis? Every time you have dinner, you go around the table and have people just state things they're grateful for. It doesn't have to be a long, explanation, culmination of the whole day. It could be simple, like, I'm grateful for my toes, and then the other person goes around. So one thing I do with your Gold Concierge is that's how we start our meetings, our associate meetings and our coaching meetings, or anything that we have a meeting together. We start with doing gratitude, going around just stating 3 things we're grateful for. And that's what you're going to witness now, today. And I would love to invite other people to come and play this game with us. I would love to have lots of people to get on. I'll be happy to give you the link, and you can come on and play with us as well. So, it's fun. It's fun to play. We're supposed to be enjoying, celebrating life, and play. One thing I want to mention is my daughter is introverted. Okay, not like me, right? I'm actually an extreme extrovert. Really enjoy being around people. I get energy from that. But my daughter is introverted, and so this is something that I want to talk to, kind of mention to parents. A lot of times, parents think that kids or people are not paying attention to them or not present with them if they are on their phone or doing something outside of, like, just looking at you. That's not true. Especially introverted people, they need some other stimuli in order to actually be present with you. So as you all can see, she is on her phone right now. And some mothers or parents may think that she's being disrespectful, but she is not. She mentioned earlier that I'm tired, that and it's because of her emotions. And so she is on her phone to regulate herself in order to actually do this with me. Just want to share that with you. This is just, a moment that I wanted to share with parents who are expecting children to look them in the face. And, that doesn't mean that they're not present. That just means that they need something else to stimulate them in order to manage what is happening in the present. Just want to tell you that. But anyway, so Chris and I were going to play the gratitude game, and I'm so happy to be able to show you all what the gratitude game is, and for you to take it and do this with other people. You can start meetings this way. You can also start your day this way. Like before you even get up and leave the bed, you can say three things you're grateful for. Let me tell you the reason why that's a good maybe something that you would like to try. Because then you'll be looking for things to be grateful for throughout the day. If you start your day specifically, like asking yourself to notice what you're grateful for, and it could be as simple as I'm grateful for the pillow that's on my head that I have my head laying on. I'm grateful for the coolness in the room. I'm grateful for being able to get up and move my body. So it's just it doesn't have to be something so profound. It just needs to be that you're acknowledging the present, you're acknowledging something that you're grateful for. So now, Chris, let's play. All right. So I want you to go first, and then I'll go, and we'll just go back and forth. And then after that, I'll share a couple more like ways to connect with us, and we'll end our time today. Okay. And you all do a hashtag replay if you are watching this. Please put in the comments things you're grateful for. We'll love to hear and see what you have that you want to acknowledge. So, Chris, what are you grateful for?
Life.
Life. Okay. I am grateful that I am paying attention to my intuition to do this connect to gratefulness again.
I am grateful for you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes. And I just want to, let me reciprocate that right now and say that I am grateful for you. I mean, and even saying that and us doing this right now helps me. I feel even more grounded, and I feel like my emotional scale is lifting. What about you? What are you grateful for?
I am grateful for blankets and warm items.
Blankets, especially in the wintertime, right? Blankets. I would say I am grateful for the possibility of living a more attuned life.
I'm grateful for light.
Light, okay. I am grateful for this new microphone we have that we purchased, and now it's working very well. I love it. So that's it, Chris. We actually did 4. That's all you have to do is 3. You can go back and forth. Something that I do want to ask people to do before they play the gratitude game is to acknowledge how they're feeling emotionally, mentally, and then do the game. And then after doing the game, notice how then you feel. Just kind of check in and notice that. So that's all that we wanted to share. I will be putting notes in here for you all. This is just one of the coping skills that one can do. It that will help you to regulate your emotions, your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual self, and to help with any conflicts in your life. This is just one way to cope, is to do gratitude and to utilize gratitude. So and play the gratitude game. So there's the link to get your Thrive plan and to map out your plan. I say forget New Year's resolutions, plan your thriving. I mean, I think that will allow you to have thriving for the rest of your life instead of setting goals at the beginning of the year every year. So that's just my thoughts about it. Like I said before, Chris and I, have a LinkedIn audio room on Mondays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. And we just sit and talk about what it is to have a thriving relationship between ourselves and how to have one. We had a great talk yesterday. We had a lady come up and chat. She mentioned that she is older and had never really was intentional about a social support system. And I think that it's so amazing that we were able to talk about social support systems and just expose everyone to possibly securing that for themselves. So I hope you all create a great rest of your day. Put hashtag replay if you listen to this. If you're on YouTube, please comment. Love to hear from you. Please say something that you're grateful for. All right. And we're going to come back every Sunday at 9 o'clock just for a little bit. So if you want to be someone who comes and play the game with us, the gratitude game, let me know. And I would love to have you come and also play with us. So have a great rest of your day and create a great rest of your week. Bye.